Hi, I'm Natasha Sutherland-Mc, and today I will look at organizations that engage in strategic planning are planning for success. Many of you may have heard the saying, if you fail to plan, then plan to fail. Strategic planning is an essential strategy to an organization's success. Schools are by no means an exception. For example, as student and staff population increases, so too will the needs of the school and the requirements of management change over time. In deciding the best way to meet the needs of the school, managers must set goals and decide how they will get there and what means they will use to get there. To do this, they will engage the strategic planning process. BusinessDictionary.com describes strategic planning as translating an organization's vision into broadly defined goals and a sequence of steps to achieve them. To do this, the organization must first be able to identify the current situation and how it is impacted by both the external and internal environment. Next, management would envision the future of the organization. In so doing, they will develop vision and mission statements which will indicate where they want to be as an organization and strategies to get there. Additionally, they will develop objectives that would help them to realize their overall goals. And finally, there is the implementation, monitoring, and evaluation stage. The plan is now distributed to its employees who will put the plan into operation and be monitored to determine if the plan is meeting the goals of the organization. If it is not, the plan will be re-examined to identify different strategies that can be used. Planning is an essential roadmap in helping organizations to determine where they want to go and how they will get there. According to Taylor 2019, strategic planning is a valued guide for schools' leadership and stakeholders to know where they are going. Strategic planning helps to identify and evaluate the best way to accomplish the goals of the school. According to Moscow 1978, strategic planning can improve the performance of the school. It has been demonstrated that schools engaged in the strategic planning have seen changes occurring in improved student performances at national exams, greater achievement of the curriculum objectives, and overall improvements in the general attitude of students in their school life. Strategic planning helps managers to allocate and maximize the limited and scarce resources that are available to them. Many of our schools are supported by government grants, donations from alumni associations, community stakeholders, or fundraising activities of the school. And as such, when financial and other contributions are received by the school, management must allocate it so that its use can be maximized in meeting the needs of the school. Planning also helps managers to determine how best to distribute its human resources, that is, its staff, for maximum productivity. Strategic planning helps to develop team accountability. Olson 2019 posits that accountability is the key to successful implementation of any strategic plan. If the team don't have to report their progress to anyone, the plan finds itself at the bottom of the to-do list. She further states that the accountability system must be a simple plan that everyone understands. Accordingly, Taylor 2019 states that managers should allow employees to take on the strategic actions to create more opportunities to contribute to the plan and have a high level of engagement and effectiveness. An opposing view is that planning is not necessary since the environment is constantly changing over time and plans and goals will have to be reconsidered and modified. VPP Learning Media 2010 states that strategic plans fail due to outside influences such as changes in the economic situation, competition, and even technological advancements. In addition, strategic planning is a costly and time-consuming process. Strategic planning requires personnel with experience and knowledge of strategic planning. In many instances, these personnel may not be located within this organization, and as such, outsourcing them can be an additional cost to the school. It takes many years to develop and implement a strategic plan. Consequently, the benefits may not be immediately seen. However, an article by Sutherland-Mc on the importance of planning states that although strategic planning can be costly to the organization, if the benefit outweighs the cost, then the process should be engaged. It further stated that planning reduces the risk of uncertainties by allowing managers to make assumptions about potential situations based on past experience. Strategic planning brings out the creativity of members and makes available a variety of alternatives to choose from. Furthermore, effective strategic planning entails constantly assessing and amending the organization's directions and goals in response to the changing environment and outside influence. In closing, strategic planning is the roadmap used by organizations to determine where they are, where they want to go, how to get there, and how they will know if they are successful. While it can be time-consuming, the benefit constantly outweighs the cost, and failure to plan, in no doubt, means one must fail. Thank you.